Good evening and welcome to the Greenwood Chevrolet Stadium here on the campus of Austintown Fitch High School, where tonight the Lady Falcons are set to host the Cardinals from Canfield. Hi everybody, Matt Marr on the call for you tonight here, and this is going to be a good one as this is a big conference matchup game here as Fitch comes into this game in third place in the All-American Conference, and Canfield is 9-1 this season, and so far in conference play are 5-0, good for first place. So this is a huge game here for both teams, more so Fitch than the other one. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at Fitch and how they've done so far this season. Of course, we always like to start with the record so far this season. Overall, they come in with a 5-win, 6-loss, and 1 draw record, and conference play they are 2-3, which of course is why they're in third place. Now we know their standings, we know where they are with their record, but coming into this game, they have a 2-game losing streak intact. We'll talk more about that here in a second, but let's go ahead and take a look over here at the Cardinals stats, or at least the record here. They come in, as we said, with a 9-1 overall record and a 5-0 record in the conference. Pitch perfect when it comes to these more so meaningful games here this season. They have a 6-game win streak intact, which is also very impressive, and it's going to be very hard not to crack here for the Falcons. We were just watching the JV game beforehand, and the Cardinals came away with a victory 3-2 in that one. A very hard-fought victory for the Cardinals. They ended up winning on a penalty kick, kind of a point-blank one. We're able to fool the keeper there for the JV keeper for the Falcons. So very close game there, and we're expecting another close one here as third and first place are set to face off here tonight. Well, like we said, Fitch came into today's game with a 2-game losing streak. That started on Wednesday, September the 28th on the road versus Howland, a 1-0 loss. Then on Saturday, October 1st here on the road to West Branch, they lost 2-0. We'll go ahead and give you the rest of the information here in just a second as they are about to play the national anthem. All right, and we are back here after the anthem break. Pardon me here as I'm still trying to get everything all sorted out here before we kick things off. As we were stating, though, beforehand, they do have that 2-game losing streak. Like we said, lost 1-0 to Howland and then 2-0 to West Branch. They haven't been able to find a goal here as of late. Before that, they had a bit of a streak going. On Monday, September the 19th, that was a home game right here. I was on the call for that one. They won 3-1 versus Boardman. Won 2-0 back on the 21st of September right here at home versus Ursula. And then they finished off their homestand with a 2-2 tie versus Mentor. And then their first game on that road trip, they went to Hoover, won 1-0. But since then, they have not been able to score. Go ahead and get your starters here. First up for Austintown. Give me 1 1 second here as I'm trying to get this to cooperate with me. Austintown here is going to be starting things off with the ball first. Whistle's blown and ball's been kicked off, so we are underway here. Time is 7:27, so about 12 minutes past when we were originally supposed to start at 7:15. Again, that JV game, as it was very close, it also did decide to take a little bit longer than they were expecting. And, of course, they had to let the varsity team come in and warm up. So, if anything, that is a very good excuse as to why we had to start a little bit late here. But better late than never, as we are starting, and Canfield is pressuring very hard here in the offensive zone, doing what they've done best here and just trying to out-pressure here, at least the other team early on. But as we stated, starters here for Austintown. First up on my list is the junior number 20, Abby Masick, as that ball makes its way out of play. We also have the senior number 14, Bailey Baker, the junior number 7, Bray Jokey, the freshman number 2, Bryn Saline, the sophomore number 12, Chloe Smith, the junior number 22, Ella Holbrook, the sophomore number 3, sophomore number 3, Jordan Coral, the senior number 9, Maddie Bucko, the junior number 19, Mara Glass, the freshman number 32, Melina Carabia, the senior number 21, Miranda Sherwood, and the senior number 21 here. Oh, pardon me. That was Sherwood, so that was actually the end things there. Pardon me. We'll go ahead and get you those Canfield starters here in a second as Austintown, here. Looked like they were about to pressure, but is immediately stripped away here by the Cardinals defense, and now trying to turn defense into offense. Here's 23. A nice little pass. Pass two defending Fitch players. They're able to move it up the field very fast here, and a nice pass here to the Cardinals. We'll see if they can get that past the defender. No luck on the first one as it's blocked, but now they're moving forward. Players going down all over. Very physical game to start things off. A shot there by Canfield just goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick here for Fitch. And now, of course, as promised, the starters here for Canfield. Out there, the freshman number 20, Holly Taporser. The freshman number 19, Lexi Taporser. The sophomore number 3, Lauren Paget. The sophomore number 23, Ava Paris. The sophomore number 8, Lena Wabb. The junior number 25, Vivian Nora. We have the junior number 7, Natalia Santiago. So that ball makes its way back in. Back towards midfield as well. The junior number 10, Macy Trupperser. The junior number 28, Hannah Wallab. Austintown here is trying to play some defense. Or more so some offense here, pardon me here. As they are trying to press in. A nice pass, and Nell just goes wide, and keeper is able to come up with it. Finishing off there, we had Trosser, so Hannah Wallab, the junior number 28. We also have the senior number 17, Ashley Haas, and the senior number 30, Addie Masters, one of the team captains out there starting here today for the Cardinals. Speaking of the Cardinals, moving that ball up well. Ends up getting away there, but almost turns into a nice pass right up the center. Ends up getting kicked away there by Austintown. Cardinals will have the ball as a throw-in in the offensive zone. Good crowd out here today as both teams and both fan bases understand what's going on here. Third versus first, a big playoff implication, trying to move up. Of course, a big rivalry game as well with those conference here, and both teams being very close by, with Canfield only being maybe about 15 minutes down the road, maybe 20, depending on the direction you decide to take, but still not very far. So another good game here and another good crowd for both the JV and, of course, the varsity got a little bit more as well. Spinning out, but keeping her balance there, number 28 for Canfield. Ball ends up getting kicked out finally by an Austintown player over on the other line. Now ball being played close to that line. Player going down for Austintown. Canfield keeping the offense alive and still trying to find the net. Shot is Save there by the keeper. Well, like we said, a 6-game winning streak here intact for Canfield. As we're about to get, looks like a corner kick has been awarded. Maybe the save didn't come, or maybe there was just a penalty and they decided that that's what's going to be what makes up for it. But corner kick, and they're not going to take it too far. It's just a short one. They're going to try and get it in again. Ball gets kicked out of play. Well, they started with a win on the 12th of September on the road versus Boardman 6-1. And then they were home versus these Fitch Falcons, winning 3-1. Very fun game there for at least one team. And now Austintown here at home trying to return the favor. So flag goes up, a whistle is blown, and ball continues to trickle away. I think we're going to be getting it looks like a goal kick. So that ball that's over there is going to be taken out of play, and they're going to be playing with one closer towards that corner. So the free kick is taken, and they'll move that ball. Not move too terribly far, though. Still having trouble clearing that. Canfield's right there waiting for any potential clearing attempts, stopping it. Now a little bit of a misstep, battling for the ball now. Canfield should have had an easy entrance, but now Austintown has forced them out. Now they're trying to force their way in. Moving up, a nice little pass there to 9 is complete and ends up being called for an offsides as she just got a little ahead of herself there. Past those defenders. Well, you had that player up the field. You would have thought that that wouldn't have counted, but quick decision, and it's made there by the official just off your screen there. So here's the kick, and they'll keep things going. As Canfield back on the attack. Possession changes so quickly in this game. You know, a lot of people seem to think this is a very slower paced game, yet it's really not. Now a chance. Ball centered, but keeper comes in and makes a nice save. Make sure that Canfield can't get a shot off. Great play. That's the reason why she's in net today for Fitch. Now just trying to get something set up. Don't have possession, and Canfield's able to continue to move that ball back up. Now a little bit of a collision. Two players go down. No penalty is called, so they'll keep on playing. And Canfield will continue to pressure with that ball in the attacking zone. They're facing a bevy of defensive players. Just nobody's able to get their foot off and get that ball off of Canfield's feet, so they'll keep moving that ball until they have a lane to try and rush up, and they think they had one there and ends up getting taken out of bounds. Looked like off of a Fitch player last, but hard to tell, and it looks like Canfield is getting set up here for a corner kick, so it indeed did go off of a Fitch player last. We'll see if they're able to score here. Nobody's ready for a short kick, so they're going to be trying to take the shot all the way here from the corner. Nice hefty shot there. It's wide open, but nobody saw as that ball continues to trickle away, and Austintown is able to come in and stop that one from going out of bounds. So perhaps just a little bit of luck here for the Falcons. That net was wide open. The ball trickled past everybody, and the only people there were the defenders. So everybody on offense just was a little bit further in, just maybe waiting for that ball, thinking that maybe it wouldn't go too far away. Well, they'll try again here. Didn't take too long for them to get possession back. 19 there, pass to 10, has a bit of a chance. No, keeper comes in and makes a stop again. Done a really good job here. She's been pressured early and tested early in this game. A little bit of a breeze blowing in here. Not much to get the big American flag out. Blowing too hard, but definitely the flags out at the corners are going at full sails. You can see them up and about as we put them back into your screen. Ball goes out of play. Last touch by a Fitch player. Cardinals get a throw in. Some big conference games coming up here for Canfield. We'll talk about that here in a second. But again, good pressure here by the Lady Cardinals. They'll just decide to take it back a little bit and try and regather and reset. Trying to get something set. Nice passing here. Pardon me here, towards the center. Not close enough to the net. They'll pass it back. Try it again here as they move forward. That ball ends up going off of a foot. And they're going to say off of a Fitch player's foot last. So Canfield gets another throw-in. Thought that one went off of a Canfield player last, but the officials out there have a better view of it than I do. Now trying shot just over the net there. Canfield had the best shot of the night right there. Not saying much as we've only been playing a little over 11 minutes here. But another really nice shot, but another goal kick ensues. They'll go ahead and kick it short again. Nice attempt there by Fitch to try and get it cleared. They get it back to midfield, but again will re-enter their zone. But they again get another clearing. Now trying to pass it off. 9 is out there. One of their forwards and one of their better goal scorers gets it past. Shot. Saved by the keeper here. Both keepers have had a good opportunity here to show what they've got early on, and they both had to face tests. Just one has only faced one. The other one's faced a whole bunch. We'll see if they can continue to duel it out here in this game and keep it low scoring. Keeping it in and making a pass here is Canfield as they continue to move up. Open player 19 gets just past them. Defense, goalie, everybody comes in, and they'll again control the ball and try and get it out of their zone. Need to try and get something going here, as we said that breeze was blowing, and it's picked up a little bit here now as big flag out there is now starting to blow as well. See if that has any effect here. It's blowing towards the Canfield net, so shooting in that direction might be a little easier than shooting to the left. Little pass off there. Canfield gets the ball back here as it goes off a Fitch player last. Throw in, and Canfield will control. Nice steal there in the defensive zone. A nice fake round as well. They'll keep moving that ball up. Pass goes to Canfield player, and they'll continue to move it up again. Another nice pick, though, by Fitch. Canfield just trying to push their way through, getting ahead of themselves there. It's stopped by the defense. They'll try again as it goes out of play. Canfield here has 4 games left in the regular season, 2 conference, 2 non-conference. Not very common there to see a lot of non-conference games here this late in the season. Normally try and get those done earlier, but that's how their schedule decided to fall this year. Games versus Harding and Howling as that ball is loose. Keeper comes in, is down, and ends up getting a shot, and it blows right off of a knee and stays out of the net, finally gets cleared. Another nice attempt there by Canfield. Continuing to add the pressure. Another throw in this time. Fitch was able to get a piece of it, but it goes out of play again. Shot here just goes past the keeper, but it gets away there. Good defense there. Get a head in by Fitch. Canfield has possession again, moving it back, trying to reset. They've got pressure on them, though, as pink shirts here just trying to get it away from them. Pass ends up going right back to a Fitch player. Trying to fool me here a little bit as that camera is going further to the right, and it stayed in the offensive zone here for Canfield. So nothing here, 25 minutes and 18 seconds to still be played in this first half. Time is winding down a little bit faster here than we have had in the last few games that I've been able to call. Now, chance here, centering, wide open, ends up missing that ball as it rolls away ever so slightly. Had a chance right there to put it right past the keeper there for Austintown, but no luck as that ball rolled away. Oh, man. Chances after chances, and that one's just an unfortunate roll. Canfield again trying to pass it back to the center. They have it. Now just trying to get a shot, gets blocked. Mitchell to opt to kick it out of bounds and give Canfield another throw in. Good position here for the attacking team. Pass off to 10. Just a little bit too much on it. That ball gets cleared. Again, not too far though. These Canfield defensive players here are all over that one, waiting for those balls to be cleared so that way they can get it right back to their mid and forwards. Try and get another goal. Another shot just goes wide. Goal kicking coming. Oh, like we said, Canfield has that 9-1 record. That's good for 29th overall in the state of Ohio. Not too bad. A top 30 team here for Canfield when it comes to high school women's soccer. Very impressive. They've been working on it. Just seem to get better every game they play, and they continue to add the pressure here in this one, proving why they have such a good record and why they're placed so high just within the state. Again, they're just trying to move that ball back. Regather, pass just goes wide here. Austintown has it. We'll see if they can run with it. Pass off there. They'll keep possession. And they'll continue to move it up. Now running out, pardon me here, a battle for that ball, just running away. Goalkeeper comes in here. Make sure it doesn't end up going to a Fitch player. Let's look at Division II. Canfield is 9th place in D2. 9-1. Right behind Bay and Monroe. Bay with 10-2. Monroe with 10-1-1 records. So they just played a few more games. That's the only reason why they're not any higher than 9th, but a top 10 team in Division II soccer within the OHSAA. Just keeps getting better and better the more you narrow it down. Youngstown, they're only second to West Branch, one of those teams that have been very tough to beat here. In fact, they haven't even lost yet. They only have a draw, so 10-0-1. They've had a very, very impressive season so far. Salem's in 3rd place, 10-2. So Canfield's up there with some big dogs here. Poland Seminary's 5th place, just called their game the other day, 8-3. They've been very impressive, just beating Girard by an 11-0 rout. Both times, actually, so far this season. They've been able to beat Girard by a large amount. Very impressive there for the Bulldogs. Allen's in 4th place within the Youngstown area, 8-4-1. So you're seeing some of those some of those teams out here in the Youngstown area. And of course, you know, in conference, as we've already talked about, Canfield is in 1st place, which is really where it matters the most. But 21 there was retrieving the ball, ends up going back to the bench. Fitch will throw that one in. Canfield coming in, and not much on the clearing attempt, and it bounces backwards. Ball thought for a second there it was going to stay dancing on that line, ends up going out of play. Fitch in good position here, moving it back up into the offensive zone, has the ball. No, as soon as Canfield tried to clear it, Fitch puts it right back in. Not much to it, though, as they've lost possession, and Canfield continues to move it up and maintain control. Of course, as I say that, well, like we already said, fast-paced game on possession changes a lot. Sometimes it can be a little hard to keep track of exactly who's got it and who doesn't sometimes. Goalkeeper here for Fitch comes in again, just plays it safe as she did have a player in front, but creeping up very fastly behind her. It's Canfield forward. Judging by how the entirety of this game, for the most part at least, has been played in that defensive zone there for the home team. Wasn't a bad bet there for her to go in and scoop up that ball. Just play it safe. Well, as of late here, nobody's really been able to maintain possession here. It just keeps going back and forth as that ball makes its way out of play again. It's been back and forth between the two zones as well. Nobody's been able to really make a concrete effort here to try and score. They just keep pushing it, and either keeper comes in or somebody's able to block it before it ends up going to the intended passer. Canfield trying to move something up the field, and defense comes in here for Fitch, just able to outrun him. Ball out, another throw in. This time for Fitch. Now an intended pass gets broken up here by Canfield and stays in. "17 minutes, 10 seconds to still be played in this first half. A lot of time left. And now Canfield maybe with a break, 2 versus 1 here. Best chance here, possibly. Trying to get a pass off, player comes in and they play defense, that being Fitch. Great job. Now they're trying to, nice little block there off the knees. Maybe they got some going themselves the other direction. No. Long pass gets broken up as there's too much defense in the way. Canfield again just trying to push their way in. Slide ends up stopping Canfield. It gets away from the attacker, goes out of bounds. Goal kicking coming. Two nice attempts here by both teams. Nice save here by the Fitch goalkeeper, and good job by the Canfield defense to stop it from even getting on net by the Fitch attempt. Keeping their kick short here. It's Austintown. Well, don't want to kick it too far there because Canfield has been on top of them. Whenever they do try and clear it, they tend to just get the ball and keep it in. So it might be a better strategy against this team here just to keep it short. And try and move it out yourself rather than try and force it out with a big clearing attempt. Now a possible chance, no. Ball just goes out of play there. Not able to be saved on the line. look at standings for Fitch here, you don't have too much on their page here. Don't know where they're ranked in the state or within the Youngstown area. Just we know conference and we know Division I. We'll get to that in a second. Here's Canfield trying to push forward, getting past defense. Doesn't work for them though, as they finally are able to come up with it. No, maybe not. Canfield has the ball again, centers it. Passed off here as defense comes in. Now a shot, and the score! Canfield Cardinals come in here, continue to add on the pressure, and saw that one coming here as the Cardinals are up 1-0 here with 14.5 minutes exactly on that clock there to still be played. Still plenty of time for Fitch, but they got to try and get something going and maybe change that game plan around. Be a little bit more offensive minded. But a good goal there by Canfield, 1-0. We know Fitch is third place in the conference, but how about in Division I? Well, they have a 5-6-1 record here. They don't have an exact placement for them. They're just between Roosevelt, the Rough Riders from Kent, and Revere. So 2 more Northeast Ohio teams. Throw-in comes back here, and Fitch has it. Canfield again trying to get a break here. Has defense, 1 player versus 4. It's going to be tough for her, and gets broken up, but they're still fighting for it. Finally, reinforcements come back, and they can try and push again. Now open here is 8. Has it shot? No. Didn't have much on it. Ends up getting taken, but does not go out of bounds. Canfield comes in. They're going to try and attack again. Met with more defense. This time they'll clear it, and again, doesn't really go past midfield here. Canfield's ready for it, and again, they're ready for it. Continuing to try and push forward. Not much luck, and now they're just going to try and use their numbers here to take advantage, but another good defensive play there by Canfield. Fitch hasn't stopped, though. They continue to try and press forward. Moving back here and just trying to find that hole. No luck. Cardinals get a throw in. Well, Howland was at Harding today at 5:30. That game has ended, but there has been no official final score put into Max Preps yet. So we wait until that's finished. And of course, this game is going on. That's the only 2 conference games being played tonight here. So that was the only game to really keep an eye on. That was that Howland game. So only time will tell if Howland won that game or not. It's Howland at Harding. Ball goes out of play again. Well, Harding, if we look before today's game was played, they were 0-4 when it comes to conference play. It's been very hard for them to beat anybody within this Northeast 8 conference here. 2 goals for and 19 against as that ball gets pushed up quickly. Canfield still not able to get past that defense. Only been lucky once so far, and was a nice shot from a little further away. Nothing in close. Canfield again trying to push it forward here. Pass off to 29. She's got a bit of a break. Can she get a shot off? Trying to hold up there. Defense comes in and stops that one from ever coming to fruition. Canfield again will reset. Now trying to use strength in numbers to try and get this next goal. Put them up by 2, give themselves a small cushion. Players taken down, no call. Allen in conference player 4-1. 12 goals for and only 2 against. Not too bad. Fitch has 8 for and 8 against. Go ahead and say 9 against now as it stands. Looks like Canfield's going to get another corner kick. Fitch has not been very lucky when it comes to their conference plays, either 2 and 3, trying to get that even up at 3 and 3. The kick comes to a Canfield player, ends up going just wide of the net. Fitch will get a goal kick. Fitch will have to continue to keep those goal kicks short. 9 minutes and 58 seconds, so just under 10 minutes to be played. Ball is just saved on the line, does not go out of play. Canfield will get the ball back, and this time you've heard it before, they'll reset. Now pushing forward, shot saved. Not much on the challenge there. Keeper's able to come in, just get out on both of her knees and scoop it up. Fairly routine, and she did a great job at it. Keep that one out of the net. Next one is kicked hard and ends up going into the attacking zone for Fitch. Now a kick loosens that ball, pushes it forward. Keeper comes in and she'll stop it. And snuff out any hope there for Fitch to try and get a goal on that attempt. Canfield trying with haste here to get it out of their zone. It's not much luck here. Fitch continues to pressure on. Even those passes back up, Fitch isn't going to give up lightly, continuing to move that ball up. Ball's going out of play here. It's going to be a throw in here for Canfield. They had the right idea by number 32. She just put a little bit too much on it. Under 8.5 to play. Now moving it up, a nice little pass there. Canfield has a bit of a break. 28 has it, trying to get a shot off again. Defense comes up big time for the Falcons. Ball goes out, that's going to be a corner. This time they're going to go from the left corner. Let's see if they have any better luck with this one opposed to that right one over there on the other side. Still up 1-0. They're still looking to try and get a bit of a cushion. Here's the shot from the corner. Ends up going towards net. Defense comes in and kicks it away as the keeper was beat. Almost went into the bottom left-hand corner. So good heads-up play there. But Canfield isn't done pressuring. Or maybe they are. Ball goes away. They have possession, but in their own zone now. Ball going out of play there. Last touch by a Canfield player trying to save it on the line. Fitch will get the ball back here via a throw-in. At midfield, we're just waiting for the right person to come in as there are some subs made. So 17 out, and can't tell who came in here. As she gets closer, we'll try and at least give you the number. Ball going out of bounds. Canfield just trying to use some fancy footwork here, get a pass off, doesn't work. We'll try again here. Gonna get past the jumping defender here for Fitch. Not sure what was going on there. Getting a last-ditch effort shot. Keeper has to come in, gets loose, and she finally is able to get it out of bounds. Again, the last touch there, I believe, by that keeper for Fitch. That's going to be another corner. Austintown has just been giving up way too many. A short kick here. They're just going to try and rush it in instead. Take the long one. Shot saved. Rebound over the net and out of bounds. Good defensive stop there by the goalkeeper. At point blank, able to put her hands up and make the stop. And the rebound doesn't go anywhere near inside the net. Instead, it goes right through the uprights above it. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to still be played. Austintown's going to try and move the ball up yet again. They'll continue to try and move it here. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Canfield, so Fitch here. Trying again to get close to finding that equalizer. Throw coming from right around the center of your screen on the bottom half. Throw in over towards the right-hand corner there. Just saved there by the Fitch. Ball goes out of bounds. Another throw in here coming for Austintown. I'll say that one just skimmed the side of the foot of a Cardinal. Throw goes a little bit deeper here. Ends up finding her teammate here, number 19 coming in. It gets kicked away. And that one going towards the other foul line, goes out of bounds again. So another throw in coming. Fitch is getting used to it. But they do have some momentum here, just trying to continue to move that ball up. As we say that, though, it of course now goes out of bounds. And it was last touch, of course, by them. Canfield try and move it up again. A little bit of a headbutt competition here. Canfield comes up with it. Now a bit of a pass over. Canfield does not have it. Oh, they will now, though, as Fitch's only option there, at least the best one that they could see in that split second, was to put it out of bounds. Moving in here. Last second defensive play to kick it out. And now that Austintown has a chance to try and clear it. Doesn't work, at least initially. Still battling for it as Canfield now moving it up. Has a shot. It's wide and it's saved. Another good move there. Fitch defense still coming up. Just about 3 minutes to be played. Austintown hoping that they can find the equalizer before we get to halftime. Of course, I would have to assume they'd settle for the score being right where it is. They're pretty fortunate that it is only 1-0 at this point. They'll continue to battle for that ball out in midfield. Fitch looks like they might have been able to come up with it. See if they can hold on to it. No, they can't. Ball's out of play here. Last off of a Cardinal. Falcons get the throw in. Trying to move it up there. Left to right still. Nice throw. Finds the right player. Ends up getting off for chest and right over to a Canfield defense. And they're trying to get it to their offense here. As both teams are battling for it into the midfield. As we get to the 2-minute warning. Fitch just trying to push it forward and get the right person to it. No luck. Austintown will have the ball as a throw, and we'll see if they can keep possession. This time is winding down in the first half. Throw goes right to a Canfield player, goes out of bounds. Canfield said that it was last touch by Fitch. Looks like the officials will agree with them. They'll throw in. Just within a couple seconds, hopefully, we'll get a throw in. Fitch continues to put that one out of bounds. One minute to still be played. Right now, Canfield is moving that ball up. Trying to get a nice pass off. Defense sees it, stops, and comes up with it. Now 2 players come in. Ball is going the other direction here. The foul is going to be on Canfield. So they'll have a free kick coming here from around that 40-yard line. Marked out there, of course, for football. Now another pass from Canfield is again stopped. Fitch has done a good job defensively. They just haven't been able to get much going offensively here. Trying to do something here, playing on the line. Ball is just stopped, saved, and pushed back here by Canfield. They've got under 10 seconds to play. Just got to try and get a good pass. Canfield just saying, we're not going to let you get anything here. Saved at the line. No, they will not try and get a final shot off. So that's going to do it here for first half action. Canfield gets a nice goal from a little bit of a distance here. And that's it. 1-0 Canfield over Austintown. We'll be back after halftime for second half action here on YSN.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value.
While your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing.
Regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step. We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
When your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting, where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Just about set here for the second half of action. Of course, Canfield leading 1-0 over Austintown. Fitch here with a nice goal. About halfway through that first half, and now both teams are just about set here to take the field, and should be Canfield ball here as Austintown did get the ball to start things off here in this game. We were talking a little bit beforehand, well, before this break at least, about the standings here with conference play, and as the season's starting to wind down here, as we've got about 4 or so games left here, depending on the school you're rooting for here. Of course, Canfield's in first. We've already established Helen and Fitch are in second and third, respectively. But then you've also got Boardman, who and conference play are 1-4 overall. They've got 5 goals for, here, and 17 against. Not very great here, as Canfield here is getting ready to kick things off. And you may not think that's very important here, but Austintown is, in 2 days here, going to be traveling out to Boardman for another big conference game here. One that they should, well, going off of standings here, should be able to win pretty easily. Canfield, of course, with the ball, and they're continuing to move it up and continue to add pressure here. Pretty much business as usual, as we saw in the first half. A lot of offense here from Canfield and a lot of defense from Austintown. That's why it's only 1-0 right now. Why it's still such a good game. It's a close game. Very exciting time. Now Fitch here playing with the ball in their own zone, almost losing it. They are able to maintain possession and move it ever so slightly down the field. No, they're just playing within themselves here as opposition after opposition comes in and presents itself to them. Now Canfield has the ball, has it centered. Possible, trying to get around, shot, saved, rebound. Still up in the air here, who's got it? Canfield trying to push it through 2 defenders, not going to work here. Now defense comes into the wide open Canfield player, closes up her shooting lane. They're going to have to pass it back. Oh, man, what a chance here for Canfield. Now a shot wide, and it stays wide, out of the net. As Canfield almost makes it 2-0 here on a heavy of opportunity. Just goes by the wayside here. Some good defense and some lucky plays as well. So 5 goals for and 17 against for Boardman so far this season in conference play here. Canfield getting another corner kick as we wait for her to get the kick. Here it comes. Centered. Canfield has the ball, but they're getting pushed back here by Austintown. Still have it. Pass off to number 10, who kicked the ball initially here. Trying to get it centered. No. Defense comes in, kicks it out. That's going to be another corner here to our right for Canfield. So they'll continue on here with the offense, and they'll see if they can find that second goal here. 37 minutes, 53 seconds to still be played. Next kick. It goes towards the net, just wide again. Austintown's defense here comes up, stops them from getting a clear shot, and forces them to just try and get about an average shot here, and it goes wide for the second time off of another corner. Here's the kick, and again, they know what they're about here. They know what they're facing here in Canfield, so they're just going to keep those kicks short here when it comes to the goal kicks. Now they move that ball up. Now just trying to get it pushed a little bit further. Canfield says here you haven't touched the ball in a while, especially not at all in this half, so we'll let you come and play a keeper, and she did just that. Now they're trying to clear it away and get back on the attack, but Fitch comes in, intercepts the ball. Pass goes off the back of somebody said there. It's a Canfield player. She's down and hurt. Whistle's finally blown. You got to blow it after something like that. That's a frightening sight to see when a player goes down after it goes off the back of her head. You want to make sure that everything's all right, that she's not seeing spots or anything. Official saying we need to come in and get a substitution here. Of course, with high school football, high school soccer here, well, it is football to some, for most people. Obviously, it's not in this country. But anyways, they do have unlimited substitutions, so you can get that sub in and you can get the player who was hurt out and assess everything and make sure that she's all right. And if she is, she can come back into the game later on. So hopefully all is all right there. She was able to walk off on her own power. She never really went fully down. She stood kind of just up on her own, on her knees, once she did go down. So that was a good sign right there that it wasn't anything too terribly serious. And now an even better sign is that she was able to get off. But I digress here, as there's a bit of a tripping here, as nobody's called for anything, just kind of coincidental. Officials play on, and they will. Canfield continuing to try and get it out of their own zone. Fitch continues to be a nuisance for them and move that ball up. Even with these clearings, they keep getting it. Those pink jerseys are everywhere. Of course, wearing those as they're having a pink out today in honor of their breast cancer awareness month. Showing their support for people fighting and who have survived their battle with breast cancer. Always nice to see in these different sporting events. These teams, these players, they all care. Oh, Fitch getting that ball back, and they'll move it back towards that left. Of course, we switch sides here, so shooting right to left here now is Fitch. Only down 1-0 here. And it could be way more here if it wasn't for their goalkeeping. She has been solid so far, just the one goal, and it could be way worse, so take it for what it is. Their team's offense has become a little more scrappy here, moving the ball up, but still hasn't been able to find that golden goal here to get it even. Haven't been able to pass it either. Well, as you can see right there, perfect example, as we've just gone under 35 minutes to still be played in this game. No overtime here, of course. Regular season play, they eliminated that. So if Fitch were to get that equalizing goal here and the time was to expire without anybody scoring past that, game would end in a 1-1 tie. Just a friendly reminder, of course, we're very, very deep at the end of the season here. Most people probably don't need that reminder, but never know. Always nice to say. Now, Canfield has a bit of a chance here. Keeper comes in and makes the grab. Make sure that Canfield player who was coming in and pressuring the zone did not get a hold of that ball, but Canfield will continue to move that ball up. As Fitch tries to move it out, Canfield comes up with it. Now it goes off the side of a foot. Goalkeeper comes in and bowls it away. Job here by Canfield to continue to sustain pressure, but even better job here by Fitch to keep their defense alive and keep the game going the way that they'd want it to be, at least in this situation. No goals. That's pretty much all you're looking for right here. Keep it a 1-0 deficit and get yourself back in it. A little bit of now your Canfield gets stripped up as they try and move up the field. No luck here, and Fitch will be able to bring it back here as there was no whistle on the play. These officials here haven't called a whole lot unless it's been something very blatant and something very violent, much like the ball off the back of the Canfield player's head. Now a centering attempt goes right into the keeper as it goes too far and a little bit too wide for that intended player there, who's now caught in the back of the field. She'll sit back there patiently waiting for her team to try and get the ball back to her, but in the meantime, Fitch's offense here is trying to get something together. Continue to try and move around, no luck. Canfield has the ball back. The player goes down, gets stripped here. Canfield had a free kick coming, and they're able to try and get a little more free and move the ball up. Ball going out of play. Looks like we're going to get another corner kick perhaps here for Canfield. They've gotten a whole bunch of them. They have not been able to convert to this point. We'll see if this is the moment they can. You, of course, would like to get that cushion goal. A shot gets saved there by the keeper, though. She jumps up and makes sure it does not get past her claws. A nice grab to save that shot. Like we said, that keeper, she's been really good in net here. Can't necessarily blame her for that one goal. It got back, and her defense just could not get a hold of it, and it was a tough one to stop. Up higher, a lot higher than she is. Canfield moving that ball in. Centers it. Trying to get another pass off. It's wide open. Keeper gets beaten. Canfield goes up 2-0 here. Able to just get past that goalkeeper who we were praising so highly. Finally, they're able to find a hole, just barely enough room, and they're able to get one past her. Make that 2-0 here. Favor of the Cardinals. 31 minutes exactly, just on the dot there, so even better timing right there as well. Fitch again to kick it off. But now another goal is very crucial, and you want to get it sooner rather than later, so that way you got even more time to try and find that equalizing goal. One's not going to cut it now. I'd say at this point, with the way that's been being played, the offense here by Canfield and the lack of it from Fitch to this point, if you could get it even, you're going to settle for a tie here with this first place team. Give you a lot more confidence going into Boardman on Wednesday. A little bit of a pass off there. Canfield comes up with it. They'll loop around and move it up. Nice series of passes, and Canfield has it on the throw-in, moving it up even further again. They'll keep working at it. Ball finally make its way out. Should be a goal kick, if I'm not mistaken here. Might very much so be mistaken. Yeah, I was. It's going to be a corner, actually. Last touch there by Austintown Fitch. So everybody gets lined up. Again, chance after chance here. On the corner, still no luck. Fitch comes and kicks it away. That ball is not saved. It goes out of bounds. So Canfield, again, in good position here, gets a throw. They get it back to their player. Not able to keep hold of it, though. Austintown moves it out, and Canfield just moves it the rest of the way back towards midfield and back into midfield, I should say. Ball gets past the defense, but she comes back here and is able to just save it on the line. No, puts it out. It's going to be a corner. Fitch trying to play it on the line. There's not going to be any luck on that. Canfield getting yet another corner kick here. They've been getting chance after chance here from these corners. Still no dice. And another shot. Stop there. Keeper comes out and just makes the grab very aggressive to make sure that nobody can kick one past her. Well, you haven't had a whole lot of help from your defense here after that second goal. Might as well just do it all yourself. 28 minutes to play. Canfield unable to get past the brick wall there. That was the defense. They'll try to go around it this time. Fitch has that ball. Oh, their clearing attempt did not work. Canfield pushed it right back in. It hasn't really been that successful. Now a good footwork there and a good block by Canfield. Still has it. Pardon me here. Fitch still has it, though. They'll pass it up. We'll see who's got it. It's going to be the Fitch player. She saves it on line, has plenty of time. We'll see if she can get a shot. No, she centers it rather. Now a shot goes way wide here. Did not go where she wanted it to, right off the side of her foot. Maybe she thought somebody was coming in that she could pass to, or I think that more so, the more likely of the situation, she just did not get an accurate shot off. No matter what the case, it stays 2-0. But Fitch will continue to try and move it up to the left-hand side of the field. Canfield kicks it away. So now, Fitch will finally get to throw it in. Play it out the line, get it right back to the throwing party there, and they'll get it a little bit further out. Ball gets stopped for the meantime here, but Canfield continues to move it up. Continuing to add the pressure here. They're looking for a third. The pass gets away. Keeper comes out. Done a great job here. Stopping plays like that from turning into anything more than just attempts. Again, the 2 goals, the first one just a tough shot to beat for anybody, and then they just found a small hole as she dove to try and make the stop at point blank. So a couple really tough shots there, and that's the difference. Other than that, keeper's been phenomenal. And of course, this Canfield goalkeeper just has not been able to really get a lot of work in. She hasn't had to face too many shots, and the ones she has haven't been high quality because her defense has been able to stop them from really having any real power or effect. Canfield will continue to push it forward. Pass is good. They'll play it back a little bit. Now try and push it forward again. Still nowhere to go going that direction. We'll see if they maybe try and push it back closer towards us here. Right now they're playing closer to that line, and Fitch will just go ahead and kick it out, get them a free throw. Pardon me here, throw in. Player goes down. No call there. Canfield faithful, hoping that there would have been one. Shot was very wide. Keeper comes out here. She just wants to go ahead and kick it away herself. 24 minutes. She does have a good leg on her, so those goal kicks there, those are 100% by design and not because they just don't have any faith on her. Fitch takes down a player on Canfield, and they finally get called for something. But those goal kicks were by design. It's because they just know how Canfield players have been lined up and how well they've done at stopping clearing attempts. Now a chance here for Canfield to try and get it up to 3-0. That shot is just on top of the net. Some celebrating, no luck there. It just went over and got stuck at the top of the netting. As soon as it didn't come all the way down, that's when it became very obvious that it was not a goal. Nice attempt, though. It's a little bit too high. And by a little bit, I mean a little bit. Now the next ball is cleared away. Now ball is shot wide, stopped. Continue to play back and forth here. Now Fitch might have a step here. They get the pass up. They slow it down though. Might be the downfall. 14 has it and it gets kicked away from her. They still have it in the zone. They got to keep possession now. They move it back. Try for a reset. The break did not work for them. Canfield comes up with it, regathers. Oh, you can't slow down here, especially when you're down 2-0. Got to try and make something out of nothing. That pause right there could cost them. Got to be aggressive. Easier said than done. Well, speaking of aggressive, though, they get that ball away, and it stays in bounds. Fortunately for Fitch, nobody was there except for a Canfield defender. Canfield moving it back up again. Fitch, again, just trying to clear it out of their zone. Not a whole lot of luck. Player gets taken down. No call. That's going to be could have been a big break there for Fitch. No luck here, but they still have the ball as it got cleared back into their own zone. They'll try and make something out of nothing now here. Pass goes wide. Who's got the legs? Canfield will watch that one go out of play. Canfield comes up with it. Well, take a look ahead here at the schedule. First up for Fitch. We've already kind of taken a small look here at Canfield. We'll go ahead and reiterate that, though. But as we are getting closer to the end of this game, might as well. We'll wait here and see if Canfield can clear it out of their zone. Looks like they'll have no problem here as they push it up. A pass here that's not going to be offsides. Goalkeeper comes in and kicks it away. Well, just as we're trying to get something going here, they get something going out there on the field. Try and captivate us. Oh, up next on the schedule for Fitch, though, is Boardman. Like we said on Wednesday, they're going to be out at Boardman in that big conference game. Could be another big one here for Fitch, especially if they lose this one. Then they're going to be back home versus Lake. It's Uniontown here. Now Fitch has a step, trying to get it past. Keeper's way out. Shot is wide. No goal here as Austintown has their best chance of the night taken away. What a chance. Ball goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick coming here for Canfield. That Lake game is on the 8th And they are on the road at Cardinal Mooney on the 10th. Be another fun one, and then they will finish their season right here at home on October the 12th versus Harding, another conference game. So 2 conference and 2 non-conference games to finish the season for Austintown as well. Austintown just playing in their own zone. Get kicked away. They'll continue to play with it though. As now Canfield has a chance. Off the post, keeper comes in and is able to dive on top of it and smother that rebound from being able to turn into anything dangerous. What a chance there for Canfield. Almost went up 3-0. Had her beat, just could not get it past her, or more so, got it past her, just couldn't get it past that goal post. They'll move back in again. 17 minutes, 40 seconds still to play. Canfield shot on the side of the net. Well, like we said, their next game is on October 5th, that being Canfield's, of course. It's home versus Harding. Be another big conference game. Harding just, of course, has not been very successful this season when it comes to conference games. Then they are on the road versus Kenston. Going out to Chagrin Falls for that game. So definitely on the road there. Nice little lengthy road trip in the near future here for Canfield. And they are going to continue the road trip as they have to come back towards the Youngstown area for a conference game versus Howland. And then they also finish the season at home versus Marlington, team from Alliance. Finish out the season. That's on the 12th of October here. And then, of course, we will be starting to talk more so about postseason once those last 4 games are finished. That game versus Kenston on Saturday the 8th. It's a 3 p.m. start. All other games are 7 p.m. for Canfield. Austintown, I don't think a single one of their last 4 games has an exact same time on it. They're all very different, very much so varying as to when they're going to start. That game on Boardman is a 7 p.m. start. Then the game at home versus Lake is at 3 p.m. on Saturday the 8th for Fitch, of course, just to make sure that we're all on the same page here. These Boardman and Lake are both Fitch games. And then on the road versus Cardinal Mooney, that's an 8 p.m. start. And they're home versus Harding at 7:15. And if it goes like this game did, then probably around 7:27, 7:30-ish. Actual expected start time. Just depends on when JV finishes up their game. 15.5 minutes to play. Well under that halfway point here of the second half. Canfield continuing to push on here and try and get it even larger. Austintown just trying to play keep away. It's broken up here by Canfield. Shot, score. And now they've finally found their 3rd goal on the night. Make it 3-0 here for the Cardinals. You knew that one was coming here, especially after that last one went off of the post. Eventually they were going to finally be able to find one come into the back of the net, and that one's a broken play there. Defense just trying to reset. Offense says, you know what? I've had enough of you guys playing with the ball in your own zone. I'm just going to come in, take it away, and that's exactly what she did. And she got a nice quality shot. Hard to beat. Austintown kicking it off, trying to push it up the field here. Number 9, Canfield comes up. Kind of a risky play there, much like an onside kick in football. Did not work for them as Canfield has the ball, pushing it back forward. Well, they're in desperation mode here as they've got under 15 minutes playing this game, and they're down big. 3-0. Not all what either of these teams were probably expecting going into this one. But Canfield did their research, and they do exactly what they needed to focus on when it comes to Fitch, and they've taken advantage. They have been the most aggressive team here to this point. As Austintown's going to get the ball here as something was called, I think off the ball. Pardon me here, off the ball. So we'll get a foul, that being Canfield, and Fitch will go ahead and get a free kick. They'll just keep it back here in their own zone 9, not trying to push it up, not trying to give it right back to Canfield. They'll just move it up a little bit here. Not a whole lot of luck here as Fitch now tries to move it away. She goes down. I think she just lost balance there. Didn't look like anybody took her down. (13 minutes, 21 seconds). Plenty of time here. We'll just see who does what with that time. Fitch really needs a goal. Well, if we're talking about what they really need, they need 3 goals, and they need them fast. Haven't had any luck to that point. Fitch just trying to get a pass back, move it up, ends up putting it out of bounds. Canfield continuing to move it forward. Shot right into the goalkeeper. She comes up with it. Nice save. Gets a modest amount of applause from that one. Crowd's not too terribly entertained, though, given the performance from this team. They want more, and team even more so than the crowd wants more as well. Ball will make its way out of bounds. Canfield's throwing comes to Fitch. Now maybe a bit of a step past. Passes it off. Canfield comes up. Austintown gets it back on the field. Clearing attempt, though, by Canfield. Fitch, pass centered. 9 has it, just gets it away. She'll be able to slide and pass it off. They'll keep the play alive. Trying to move it forward. Now Canfield has it and will just rush it back up the field, facing off a lot of defense. But the offensive player here just continues to power past him. She's got it all the way over towards the net on her own before finally getting it broken up. Man, one heck of an effort there on the individual side by that Canfield player. Now her team is trying to get that ball and get it right back maybe to her or whoever they can. Fitch, though, doing a good job of clearing it away for the meantime, at least. I can't feel a little more organized instead of it being a one-person effort. We'll pass that ball and keep moving it up. Now a chance here. Player gets eaten up and the ball gets away. Ball makes its way out of bounds. Fitch player comes in and slides for it. It goes out of bounds still. Oh, that's going to be a throw-in. So 10 minutes to play. Just under 10 minutes to play here in this game. Canfield's up 3-0. Here's the throw. They'll move it up. It's coming right to Austintown, but Canfield comes away. Pass off to the center. She might have a step. No, gets away from her. Keeper comes in and dives on that ball. Great effort. Can't blame her 100% for this game right now going the way it has, and if they do end up not being able to come back, which it's looking likely right now, still can't blame her 100% for this loss. It's been a 100% team effort. No doubt about it, but speaking like it like this game is over and we still have just a little over 9 minutes to play. It's not impossible, but it's going to be tough for Austintown if they want to try and get those next 3 goals. It's a very steep hill to climb. And it's being proven right here as defense from Canfield isn't letting them have anything. Some more substitutions come in for Austintown. Canfield will throw it back up. Not wanting to waste any time here if they can find a 4th goal here and just put this one completely to rest. Not that they haven't already done that to this point. They'd like to find it. 8 minutes. Back and forth, out of play. That ball goes. Now Canfield, again, trying to get past, continuing to get past Austintown. Haven't had too many issues in that, but of course Austintown continues to make it tough for them. Now trying to move it again. Canfield will ultimately come back up with that ball and clear it back up. At this point, all Canfield really needs to do is just play about 7 minutes worth of keep away here, and they can win this game. Just keep it in this zone. Don't allow Austintown to really get anything set up. They don't need to score. They just need to keep it in this zone. Well, that's not what you want to see here. If you're Canfield, as Fitch almost was able to move it up. Maybe not. Ball was bouncing a little bit too far away now. Canfield has possession, moving in. Here's a shot. Here's a score. Canfield finds number 4 here with 6 minutes and 26 seconds still remaining. And if there was any doubt, there isn't any more. Canfield will go on to win this game. Austintown coming back here looking completely defeated, as you would expect. Getting ready to kick that off again. Now with a little bit of frustration, kicks it back instead of trying to move it forward like they did the last time they had to kick it. Not trying anything risky at this point. At this point, if you can, you're just going to try and find a first goal and at least try and end the shutout. But that's been tough. Been tough to get past this defense for Canfield, who has just stopped them at almost every, well, not almost every, but every single turn. Now Fitch, 1v3. We'll see if she can get past the defense. No luck here. She puts it off of a defending player, and they're going to get their first corner kick here. At least of this half, with 5 minutes and under 40 seconds to go. We'll see how this corner goes for them. They can find one here. Well, too little too late, but still would be nice for them to find one. Ball gets put just wide here. People on this side thinking that it was going to be in, or that it more so was in. No luck there as it continued to trickle on past towards those bleachers behind the net. So instead of a goal, it's a goal kick. 5 minutes to play. Just had some opportunities. Just not been able to finish. Now being forced back in their own zone. Keeper has to come and chase after that one. Canfield player comes in, is unable to get it off of the keeper's foot, and Fitch will continue to maintain possession. That was close. Canfield almost trying to get their 5th goal here. They're not going to let up. They want to keep driving up that score and keep it going. Stolen here by Fitch. Another pass up. They've got a step. And let's see if she can get a shot off. She does. It goes in the back of the net there. Austintown finally gets a score. Four to 1. Not a lot of time left here, but it's something. This game has pretty much been decided. The amount of extra cushion goals here that the Cardinals have been able to put up on the board, but it still has to feel good that you're finally able to beat that defense. It hasn't been the goalkeeper that you've been really battling against because she hasn't had to face a whole heck of a lot. It's just been the defense that stopped it from getting to her. So they finally were able to figure out that defense, get past them, and get a goal. We'll see if they can maybe try and find another one before the game's end. 4 minutes to play as that ball goes out of bounds. They'll throw in with haste. Passing attempt is blocked, but they'll end up getting the ball anyways and moving it back up quickly. Continuing to maintain possession. Again, just letting that ball go out of play. It's going to be another throw in here. It's time for Canfield. For a second, she stopped just to try and make sure she wasn't going off sides, but that's probably not the concern here. If you go off sides, then you're just going to have to hope that you don't get called at this point. You're down big time with not a lot of time left. Just about 3 minutes to go. So we've almost played a full minute since our last update. Fitch playing in their own zone, passing it off, trying to move it up. Canfield's able to come in and move it back up themselves. Ball out of bounds. So under 3 minutes. It's going to be a throw-in for Canfield in the offensive zone. Defense can come up. They can try and move the ball up and get that second goal here. But they're going to have to play in right now. Canfield, even if they don't have it now, looks like they might be able to get it back. Who has the most energy right now? That's really what it's up to. Momentum. Well, it's probably not in anybody's favor here as both teams are struggling as a foul is called on Canfield. Reaching the final 2 minutes here. So the 2 minute warning will come up here in just a few seconds. Here's the free kick. And that'll move it back up, but it goes right off of a Canfield player, and there's the 2 minute warning. Another throw in here for Austintown. They've got under 2 minutes to try and at least find one more goal. At least cut it in half if they can. The pass off gets stopped by Canfield, though, and they'll clear it not all the way. At least not initially. Now it's finally cleared back to all the way to Spitfield. And now they're just trying to get a poke and try and get a break. Now they are moving it up, that being Canfield, of course. Fitch comes in, slides, and kicks it away out of bounds. As it stands, nobody's really going after it, and now it looks like we are going to get a Canfield player coming in for the throw-in. They're going to take their time with it, though. They've got just about a little over a minute left. That's all they've got to play to survive. Not that surviving is really much of an issue here, but at least survive with the lead they have. Under a minute. Now they have it shot, saved. Nice one, and we'll see here. She's going to have to move hurry. Trying to kick it hard and far, and not too much on it. Canfield player comes up with it and kicks out of bounds. They'll have a throw-in. They have about 30 seconds to play. They'll move it up and save it on the line. Try and move it even further. Canfield kicks it away. We've got 20 seconds on the clock. Ball out. Canfield's going to get a throw, and they can just take their sweet time here with it. We've got 10. This game has come to an end here, and if there was any doubt, there isn't any more here. Austintown Fitch comes into this game, and they lose it to Canfield by a final score of 4-1. The Cardinals showing their dominance here, continuing to move on in this division, in this conference, going to 10-1 overall. Not too shabby here for the Cardinals. We got another game coming up on Wednesday, and so does Austintown Fitch. Hopefully we'll be able to be on the call at least for that Fitch-Boardman game. We'll see how all that shapes out. But with that, again, that final score is Canfield 4 and Fitch 1. From YSN, I'm Matt Marr, signing off.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.